Hi, thank you for sitting down with me today. I hope you get this chance to put into rest everything that has been bothering you through conversations over coffee. Another episode of the year that has been. This time we talk about 2021. I feel like after this, we'll have more episodes wherein we will talk about more specific happenings of our lives. I just have to, start from the wrap up of 2020 and then 2021 wrap up. Anywho, 2021 was a wild ride. As Isaac Newton said, if I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. I have never bumped into this quotation before, but I tell you, 2021, it was the year I was able to bump into this quotation and also stand on the shoulders of my own giants. I have always seen myself as that small girl who can do such limited things, even if I have this, desire to do more. I felt like I was in the middle of a huge people or like a congregation of people. And here I am in the center, looking at them, saying, I wish I too could see what they can see. And sometimes, honestly, I would curse the heart God has given me. Like, why do I have this heart to dream of so many good things I cannot ever do? One of the many dreams, really, is to be a motivational speaker. Those empowered women who can stand in front of many people with conviction. Those who can change lives. Those women in blazers who hold their notepads and iPads as they step onto the stage to deliver their speech. In short, those who stand in TED Talks. But I always see myself in the audience section. No more, no less. Because what can I even say? I myself is not even empowered, so how can I empower people? I can only speak in front of people for graded presentations and projects, but I am no good. Again, no more, no less. My mindset was maybe, there are only chosen people to really be there. For all the students out there, I know you have like someone in mind. Those active students whom you would always see every year running for a student government, speaking and emceeing. Them. I thought only these people are supposed to be in front. And me, maybe I'm really meant to just stay here in the participant side because I could never be like them. Them who have it all figured out. Them who always know what to say. And so that's how I lived prior 2021. I have always been a jack of all trades, master of none. Nothing I am good at. I just know how to do things, but I'm never great at them. No talent, no skills, no physical beauty, no confidence, nothing but one. In 2021, I met this organization wherein the only requirement is this one and only thing I have. What a coincidence, right? I think this is fate. The heart that wants to do it. Remember how I told you I have always wanted to do this and that and this and that? People in this organization made me do them. They won't ask you if you're the most motivated speaker, won't ask you if you have been awarded with such great things, won't ask you if you have been trained to do such thing, but would indirectly ask you one thing. Do you have the heart to do it? Then do it. No ifs and buts. No what if and no what could have been. No fear of failure. Just do it. For the first time, In 21 years of my existence, I was not afraid to fall because I know I have my giants with me. I was, of course, trembling. I was shaking, but I know the shoulders that I am standing on are stable enough to not even let me fall or be shattered. You know, the greatest surprise I saw after just saying yes? I am speaking in front of teachers, principals, BFB officers, SK leaders, student government presidents, Malaysians, Thai people, and hundreds more. And I realized, well, maybe, yeah, the 2020 me was right. I am a jack of all trades, master of none. I really cannot do it. I really am no good. I know you also say this to yourself, but I hope you don't stop there. Because when I realized that I really am no good, I decided to stand on the shoulders of the giants. And from there, I saw myself connected to youths all over the world, from Philippines to Argentina. You know, the moment I realized this, I was so happy. I was like, how come it's just been 4 months since I stood on the shoulder of the giants, but I indeed saw more than what I have been seeing in the past 20 plus years of my life? And so, what I did during that day of 2021, I opened a notebook and decided to mark that day. Apparently, the notebook I grabbed has been untouched for a year already. So I totally, completely forgot about that notebook. I forgot that I wrote on the very first page hold on. Let me grab the notebook for you. Can you hear the rooster? Oh my goodness. I have so many backup music right here. Natural backup music. I have dogs, roosters, birds. Enjoy them. Anywho, I found the notebook. Hold on. Okay. I will read this to you. This is very confidential, but I want you to, experience also the same thing. Bounce back. So, yeah, I forgot that I wrote on the first page last May 18, 2020 at 1:04 a.m. And it says here, a letter to self. These past few days, regret is taking over me. After many days of quarantine, I realized how much faster time goes by day by day. With that, I looked back on the times I could have done more, tried, risked, and even did just a little something. Too many what ifs are eating me. What if I tried? Too much of what could have been. I realize the many dreams I have in my heart, the many daydreams I wish were reality, but never turned into reality because I was so afraid. To be rejected, to fail, to see people look at me, to see people being disappointed because of me. I don't know, maybe all of these. To you, self, I hope by this day you are reading this, your fear is gone or even lessened. I hope you realize that in life, we fail. Either way, we fail. We try or we don't try, we fail. So why be afraid? If you didn't try to audition because you might fail, that doesn't change the fact that you will still fail in other aspects, and it's okay. I hope you get the courage. I hope you get to fight once, twice, then all over again. Love yourself. And that has been my drama in 2020 of May when I had the wrong mindset. And let me read you the letter I wrote to self, the letter that I was really about to write for myself. This the reason why I opened this notebook in the first place. It was on October 28, 2021, 3:01 a.m. A letter to self. I was about to write something and I didn't know that there's something written on the first page. Volunteering, Malaysia, Thailand. You know what I wrote? I wrote two specific roles that I think when people hear this podcast, they would exactly trace who I am. Anyhow, I mentioned all of the things that I was able to do. To myself, that wrote on the page before this. I can't remember writing that, so I got teary eyed when I read it. I hope you are proud of me, past self. I'm sure you are. I hope you are smiling right now. I did it. I had the courage to try all over again. Mission accomplished. Wow. Okay, I have to compose myself because letter reading done. Okay, back to business. No more crying. Let me just take a sip of my coffee because. Okay. Whew. Wow, God really used my brokenness, aka my regrets and shortcomings, to see this far, right? And I could never ever grab the credit of seeing further because, as Isaac Newton said, it wasn't really because of me. Because it's just that I was able to stand on the shoulder of the giants. And right now, I want you to pause and think, who is your giant? Who could be your giant? To you, whom I am having a conversation with right now, I do hope that these imperfections and shortcomings will not stop you, but give you the desire to find your giants, your life mentors, friends, teachers, pastors, even just one, and then stand on their shoulders. Lastly, I hope that this brokenness can make you seek the mentor of all mentors, the giant of all giants, the biggest giant I found in 2021, God. And finding him as my greatest giant is another story. It's a longer and different story, so I think I will talk about more of this on the coming episodes. How I found God as my giant, but please do remember that there must be someone. There must be someone that could be your giant. Someone who has the right mindset, someone who has the strong heart, someone who is steady enough, for you to stand on his or her shoulder. I have shared so much of my heart on this episode. I hope I was able to help you or just give you some company. And I will see you again next time for Conversations Over Coffee. Thank you.